Hi Aries, today we're going to light the dark on your love life and see what wants to come out. As always, I will get some special secret messages at the end, so stay tuned for that. Messages for Aries and their love life, please. One more. There we have it. Oh, we got two. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Four of Cups. With the Hermit underneath the deck. Introspection, quiet time, Major Arcana for Virgo. We also have the Major Arcana for Sagittarius, Jupiter energy here. First out of the gate with the Wheel of Fortune. Change is a brewing. And with the Nine of Coins, more Virgo energy. This change might have to do with independence, finding one's own path. It's really an energy of self-worth, self-value. And the Page of Swords is figuring it out. This could be somebody you're dealing with, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that's keeping a close eye on you. Alternately, this could be you figuring out whether or not you want a love offer, because the Four of Cups is here, and this is an offer that's on the table that has yet to be accepted and yet to be rejected. It's just sort of floating there, and somebody's looking at it, longing for it, but they're not accepting it at this point. There's also an underlying energy of discontent that comes along with that. And the Hermit is thinking really closely, long and hard about all of it. Jupiter is currently in Cancer, and that is your fourth house of home and emotional foundations and like emotional security. So there's something to be said about the potential for change in those areas of life. Wheel of Fortune is a positive change, though, typically. It's growth, expansion, good luck, and good fortune. So let's clarify. Find out who these characters are. First of all, what is the Wheel of Fortune Jupiter energy? Three of Coins. Ooh, with the Page of Swords. All right, our first repeater showing up. So the Three of Coins is putting some tangible effort into something. You or somebody else is working really hard, wanting to cooperate, collaborate, really get along well. More Earth energy. This is grounded, stable, and secure. And figuring out, Knight of Coins, an offer on the table. Somebody is working really hard on getting that offer ready. You can see they're refining this pentacle right here so they can figure out how to present it with the Knight of Coins and the King of Wands. This could be you, or you could be dealing with another fire sign, Leo or Sagittarius, and they are somebody that takes inspired action. Yeah, they do. Eight of Wands, there is Sagittarius energy there. That is messages, that is communication. And Ten of Cups, there is the potential for a happily ever after. What is the Nine of Coins? Or who? Could be you embodying this energy. Look at that, another repeater showing up. So if this is you embodying this Hermit energy, this is about gaining enlightenment, really going into a bit of an isolation mode. The Hermit is shining the light on the Three of Pentacles. And under the deck, actually, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a very similar energy in this deck. And this person is working really hard. They're studying, they're reading, they're learning, they're evaluating, and they're working on their pentacles. This Nine of Coins could be really trying to decide what they truly want. So what is the Page of Swords? It's the World, the successful completion of a chapter. And look at who's here again, the Page of Swords with the Knight of Coins. Well, this World energy is a leveling up. It's the closing of a chapter, so a new chapter can be birthed. It's also Saturn energy, and Saturn is about putting in the hard work towards something, some tangible effort. Figuring out, you or somebody else, really deciding what you want for that next chapter in life. There is the Four of Cups offer on the table, and it's indicating to me that there's just a sense of dissatisfaction at the moment. And yeah, it's the same energy under the deck again, right? Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, Eight of Wands. Somebody wants to really move forward, but there's a pause. I split that at the Devil. What is the Four of Cups then? What is this offer? Death. That is a change, a transformation, and an ending. Four of Cups. Okay, Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, repeating itself again. So this is really about wanting to end these feelings of apathy, discontent. So there's something to be said about not feeling emotionally fulfilled at the moment and really wanting to change that. Big time Scorpio showing up, longing for that Ace of Cups, the opportunity. It's there. There's some sort of fear around accepting it, though, with the Nine of Swords underneath the deck and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I think something needs to end before something new can begin, is the bottom line of that message there. But let's go ahead for another round. So what is the Wheel with the Three of Coins? Change and cooperation, collaboration. Somebody putting genuine effort in. What is this Three of Coins? Four of Coins. Oh boy. With the Star, Aquarius energy. hope, healing, and renewed optimism. This can be working on foundations, again, because Jupiter is in your 4th house, and the 4 of Pentacles is like security, savings, building a firm foundation. Somebody could be working on their assets and their money before they come towards you. This could be you embodying this energy as well. Star and the Devil. Yeah, there's something about a toxic mindset in terms of 10 of Pentacles. Family, relationship. The Devil can be restriction, entrapment. There's some sort of need to heal. It can also be like a fear of loss as well. 9 of Coins and the Hermit. 8 of Cups. Saturn in Pisces energy, something that needs to be released. It's a detachment and a turning point where something has not been emotionally fulfilling. This person is leaving that behind, letting it go. 9 of Swords, but there's some nerves around it. Queen of Wands, that can be you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius showing up. Stress, anxiety, sleepless nights around trying to find balance, trying to do the right thing. Really putting the effort in with the 8 of Pentacles again. And the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, really communicative and wanting to do the right thing. Page of Swords in the World, please. Figuring out something about the new chapter. The World again. And the 10 of Pentacles. This is a new chapter that can provide stability and security. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy, is about bringing ideas to life, creating the life that you want. Page of Pentacles, this is a beginner energy, really about starting from scratch, putting the pieces together and a tangible plan before moving forward. You or somebody else. There's that Ace of Pentacles. There is an opportunity, but something needs to come to a close first. 4 of Cups and Death. This can be the end of discontent and rejection. It's like a big change. Look at these come out. I just crushed my card. The Moon and the 6 of Pentacles. Something is just not clear about finances. You or somebody else could be in a situation where you need to pay out an X and something and divide assets equally. The idea of doing that isn't super appealing, but also the idea of staying stuck and discontent also super isn't appealing. So I want one more card for the Moon and the 6 of Pentacles. Look at that, the 3 of Swords. Wow. So that's a separation. That's a hurt and a heartbreak and go your own way energy. Emperor under the deck, of course, is you. The Mars Aries energy that takes control of a situation, is a leader, is a boss, and just like goes for it. Goes for what they want. 5 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Ace Cups. So there is a new opportunity there, but there's conflict around it. Let's get a love oracle message for Aries, please. A love oracle message for Aries. We have a toxic relationship that's shown itself and breaking up from that. I see. And an infinity oracle message for the Aries collective. There's an epiphany. It's important to listen to your intuition for that epiphany. 8 of Cups is following your soul's calling, your heart's path, right? And there's an apology at the bottom of the deck. And one more message from the wisdom of the oracle. Unfinished symphony. With chaos and conflict at the bottom of the deck. Unfinished Symphony is a 10, just like the Wheel of Fortune, the end of a chapter, double world energies, the closing of a major life cycle. With Saturn in Pisces doing its final retrograde and then moving into your sign, this could be really closing big karmic chapters, periods of your life. This is a 30-year cycle Saturn goes on. And the relationship message is that moving on is difficult when love lingers. It's also about closing the door on the past so you can set yourself free. In terms of chaos and conflict, stubbornness may be keeping you in a state of opposition. The need to be right will only serve to prolong conflict that deep down you want resolved. It's an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, and what's really important to you. So this is your reading, Aries. I do hope it helped. If it did, please don't hesitate to hit like and subscribe. I will see you again soon.